Hi, I'm Adam. This is my story about knife crime. Started about year 8, year 9 in school, got involved with the wrong people. Then it slowly started to progress to carrying a knife and obviously being involved in a gang, and I don't know, just getting introduced to more and more people, which started to play a big factor in my life. And I felt like at one point I had no turning point. I thought, that's it now, I'm in it, I ain't gonna come out of it now. I was getting up to no good, class A's, class B's, selling, watching people use, and I don't think anyone that age should really ever see stuff like that. No matter how old you are, even if you're an adult, I don't think you should see that. It all changed one night when I got the phone call saying that one of my mates had been stabbed. That last phone call, I only spoke to him a few hours before, and then to get in a phone call saying that he's been stabbed, and you'll think, oh, you'll be all right, he's probably been stabbed in the leg, because everyone thinks that's a safe space, even though it's not. As the night went on, it started going around that he ain't made it, and I didn't want to believe it. And then obviously it got confirmed on the news and stuff, and then that's when it hit, like, bad. I think I hit rock bottom then. When you lose someone like that close to you, just like that, in the space of an hour or two of speaking to them, it was a challenge. It got to a point where I got that depressed. Then I tried to take my own life. It started to get even worse after that overdose as well. I kept going tumbling down, and I don't know, I just felt, I've never felt like that in my life, so it was quite confusing. I didn't know how to express myself. After his funeral, then obviously I started to come to terms with it. Then got help from Yacht. Yacht came out, and then I did quite a bit of work with them. Had CAMHS as well. And then I feel like that's when I started to like bounce back a bit. To say, so I would have my low days still, but I felt like I was doing all right, to be fair. From there, I started to do a bit of work with Yacht, so going on to council board meetings, speaking about knife crime. Because I don't think anyone realises it doesn't affect just one person. There's an effect on the family, the offender's family, friends, literally anyone that's come in contact with that person before. In court, I had to give evidence. I had no choice really. You obviously get told you don't speak to the police and stuff, but when you see the effects it leaves on the victim's family, I think that's what got me really, because I obviously knew all about it. I couldn't step away and say, oh no, I'm not going to say it because so and so has said I can't speak to the police. If I didn't do that, I don't know if they would have got like found guilty, and I mean it brought a bit of peace of mind to his family, but obviously you're not going to forget something like that. So obviously building up to it, I was really bad. I didn't want to do it, but I've had that one thought in my head saying you have to do it because you're doing it for like your mate and his family. I wasn't doing it for myself. Yeah, I feel like going through all of this and going through court and stuff did change me as a person, like completely. I don't know, I used to be more like laid back and I didn't really want to speak to anyone, and I think after that it's given me the confidence that I can, like, I've got my own voice, I can speak, I can let my opinion known and stuff like that, yeah. After all of this happened, I got myself back into college, redid all my GCSEs, passed them, I did, and then I came to a crossroad of like what I want to do, wasn't really sure, so I thought I'd go back to college, get my level 3 qualifications in, because of how much a difference that like the Yacht made and social workers made to me. I thought I'd give uni a try, and I've enrolled myself into a social work course now at uni. Being able to give my side, and obviously it's like my personal views and how I've seen life growing up, I feel like that plays a big difference as well, because it opens people's eyes. So my message to anyone thinking about carrying a knife or carrying a knife is not worth it. You gotta put yourself in other people's shoes, like for example your parents. If you get caught with it, you're gonna get sent to prison, and then it's a domino effect. You're gonna struggle finding jobs and stuff like that. And statistically as well, if you look at it, if you carry a knife, you're more likely to get stabbed with your own knife as well. So the thought of thinking about it's for protection is the opposite of that really, because you're just putting yourself at a bigger risk basically.